What's going on YouTube? It is FlopFish here, and welcome back to another episode of Hearthstone. Today I'm going to be trying something a little bit differently, something to make myself a little bit more familiar with the game itself, and that is going to be doing a live deck build with no guides at all, and actually using it for a few games, seeing how it plays out. And I kind of want to do something a little bit differently, something I've always wanted to experiment with, and something that I've actually looked for a guide in the past, and there's been none that I could find before my attention span drew elsewheres. And that is an aggro druid build. So should be pretty interesting. Let's hop in and let's get right into this. So first off, we're gonna want innervates. Innervates, a power of a wild, and definitely gonna want to keep really grove, 2 swipes, and 2 savage roars. All right, perfect. So that'll keep the board pretty clear. The swipes will. Let's get a wrath in. I know more or less that those are the cards that I need right away. Let's go with a couple claws. Those will help keep it clear. Don't really want the wild growth. They kind of get in the way. All right, now let's get the minion. Let's get some minions in here. So the best part about an aggro deck is making sure you have cards in as fast as you possibly can. So let's go ahead and let's go with 2 leper gnomes. Do we put some murlocs in here? I don't know, it might be worth putting a couple murlocs. Let's get an abusive sergeant, and we'll get 2 elven archers in there as well. Alright, so we got the ones pretty well done here. Let's get a couple voodoo doctors. Let's get a swamp ooze or 2. Let's get Wolgren infiltrator. I don't know if he'll be a perfect card for this or not. Let's get a couple fairy dragons and a couple ironbeak owls. I guess I only have 1 ironbeak owl, so there goes that idea of a couple. So pretty much what this is going to turn into is just summoning a whole bunch of things and hoping to get rid of the opponent really fast. We might want, let's get a couple harvest golems in. They're always fairly good. We do need a finisher with this deck. Questing Avenger might not be a bad card in this deck as well, although Raid Leader would give me that +2 attack early on. See what else we have in the Druid section. Honestly, I think the Druid of the Claws will be solid. They give me a little bit of versatility, and then for kind of a, I don't know, do we just want to put in, what do we have in here? So we have +1s, we have the 1 silence, and we have room for 1 more card. I think I kind of want something a little bit heavier. Yeah, that actually was a fairly quick build. Wasn't as involved as what I was thinking it was going to be. 2/2 and deal 1 damage. That's not a bad card to play. Or we bring in something like, do we go with another Drake? It's never a bad call when you play that. But I do kind of just want something to finish everything. Let's go with a Sea Giant. That might be a good finishing card for this deck because it kind of plays into everything like this. Alright, so let's rename this. Let's go with Aggro Druid, and let's go test it out. So we're 3 minutes in. I think that's enough time to go play a game. So let's go play a ranked game. My ranks dropped a lot lately. Oh yeah, I forgot all these are kind of wonky, but my rank dropped really quickly. I was using a rogue deck, and yeah, it went south pretty fast. I got up to rank 12, and then all of a sudden just lost a whole bunch of games in a row, and yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. But let's see. Hopefully we can turn the things around here. I think this is going to be a good enough deck. It's going to be really just rush. I think I put in the Savage Roars, right? Yeah, I think so. But that's the way we're going to want to play this. I think the only other thing I could put in would be take out the Druids and put in the Wolf whatevers. Alright, so we even get an extra card here. Alright, let's get... Yeah, I'm fine with that. Perfect. So again, this is just going to be aggro. We'll see what they play first turn. There we go, perfect play. There we go. Good start. Good 1 trade-off. I'm fine with that. And I think next turn we'll get the golem in. And then we'll see. We'll see what this is. Alright, so it's a taunt. We should probably just cancel that out like that. Ooh, alright. Yeah, so let's go Golem, and then 2 mana crystals. There we go. Get the little bit of an aggro in here. That works out really well. That's where the innervates are going to come in handy, is kind of use them to get... the one thing I have read about innervates is make sure when you're using them in a type of aggro-based deck, to make sure it's a minion that'll take at least 2 cards from your opponent to get rid of, which is what the Harvest Golem more than likely will. And so this is just going to be an easy trade there. So we could actually... We don't even really have anything to heal up. So I guess, do we summon a 3/2 Panther? Summon a 3/2 Panther, or give them a +1/+1. I mean, if we give everything a +1/+1, we're in pretty good shoes, but let's go ahead and let's just aggro this. Just keep on getting as much damage as we can. I think, because now we have the swipe for next turn, which is perfect. The swipe will clear everything. This will be a really uneasy deck for them, but we got a free turn out of that, so they kind of had to wait everything out, and we didn't really spend any cost outside of that. And I hope they deal 2 damage to, like, the Harvest Golem or something like that. Alright, so there we go. So they're actually gonna just take that out completely, which, you know, might be a good time to play the 1/1, but who knows. So let's go ahead and do we just do this and summon a 3/2 Panther? Or do we just go 1/1? The 1/1 brings it to a 2/2 and a 1/2. And you know what? If we're gonna do that, do we have to restore? I think we have to restore 2 health. So let's go ahead and let's just leave it for a turn. I guess if we're gonna silence anything, we silence the taunt. I don't know. I don't really want to restore health to nothing is my problem. But let's see here. Let's see. Sorry, my phone's kind of going off a little bit. All right, so there we go. So now I think we can just swipe. We'll see how this works out for them, but this is an easy swipe. Oh, they are a Murloc deck. All right. So what are they gonna give taunt? See, that works for me. That works perfectly fine for me. Because we can just go with this in. We can go ahead and do we just want to swipe this right away? Yeah, let's just swipe that. I think I played that a little bit wrong there, but I should have just gone in with the hero and taken him out or waited another turn, but +2 kind of works there. Let's get the Voodoo Doctor in next turn, I think. Let's see, because they're going to have to summon 2 things, so there's 1 summon. So they're actually an aggro deck themselves. They're getting really lucky with their juggler. We'll see what they get here. But we're definitely just going to silence. Yeah, the silence will work best. So let's go ahead and let's silence. And let's go ahead and let's go here. And let's go ahead and let's go here. And then we are good to go. I don't know why they thanked me for silencing that. I guess because they could heal this up. Well, let's see what they'll play here. I mean, because we do have a bit of a rush. Alright, so let's see. That works out well for me. I'm perfectly fine with that. Because let's see, we can actually get... We can take this out and then... Take the pint size out, I guess would be my best bet. We'll see. Alright, so the easy play here is summoning this in. And do we actually want to take out a pint-sized summoner? Because, I mean, we can give everything a +2 attack this turn, or 3/2 Panther. It might be worth holding off on that. I know we can trade these 2 for sure, so that might be worth it. Yeah, let's get rid of this. Definitely get rid of that. And get rid of that. And we'll get rid of this. And we will go ahead and... You know what? No, we're going to click out. right click out of that, and we will end the turn there. We'll see what they summon here. It'll be interesting. So they're gonna summon something about 9. All right, so 5. I mean, that doesn't really bother me at all. Let's see what they'll summon in here. Come on. Perfect. It's exactly what I wanted, because now we can get the charge in.
Where shall I strike?
Now we can get the charge in, and then +2 attack this turn. And then we can actually just go ham. Not bad. I'm liking this deck. Well, we'll see. We'll see what they're going to play next. I don't know why they're saying sorry and stuff like that, but... all the Murlocs have a 2-1. Give all of the Murlocs a +2 health. They need a taunt, which is perfectly fine with me. Why'd they give the taunt to that? That's a game. There we go. Give a Murloc give it a +2. +1. Health. Just trade everything out because I'm cool like that. And GG no re. Alright, that was actually, you know, for a randomly constructed deck, yes, I'm in rank 18. It actually did pretty well. It did better than some of the pre-guided decks have been, but that's just been like summoning. It seems like it'll be fairly easy to draw the right cards with. So, pretty good first game. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here and then record the second game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Looking like a pretty good deck actually so far. I mean, we're 1 game in, but it played pretty well there. So anyways, as always, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys on the flop side.